Is the lighting Gucci? I'm dropping my stuff. Is the lighting Gucci? Should I scoot a little forward to have better lighting? Okay, what is poppin' YouTube? As you can see, it is Sydney Island here with a whole face of blue. Blue eyebrows, blue lipstick, blue hair. I was gonna have complete blue nails, but I do have blue on one of them. And the reason why I got all this blue on is because I did a video called blue makeup and hair theme video, and that's on my second channel called Itty Bitty Black Alien. The link for that channel will be in the description box below once this live is over. Okay, that's on my beauty and fashion channel, so go check that out if you want a blue face of makeup. Okay, I even got blue eyeshadow on. Can you see? Okay, so let's get right into the video, which is North Node in Taurus. Hello, Israel. How are you? This placement is a very difficult placement. I have a North Node in Libra, but it's in the second house of Taurus. So the video North Node in Libra and the video North Node in Taurus are going to be the longer videos out of the bunch because I have these placements, okay? And I'm speaking from experience. And once you start to speak from experience, the video gets pretty long and pretty detailed. Okay, so I apologize. This video and North Node and Libra is going to be the longer videos out of the North Node series because these are my placements. Okay. And so it's okay. You're going in order. Yes, Israel. I'm going in order. I'm going in order. From just like first to 12. But instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going 1, and then I'm going to do the opposite sign of the 1, right? So I did Aries first, and I'm doing the opposite of Aries, which is Libra, and then I go to 2, which is Taurus. Opposite of Taurus is Scorpio, and then I go to 3, which is Gemini, and then I go to, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so since I'm going in order. We're on the second house, which is the house of Taurus, which is my placement. My North Node in Libra is in my second house. So this also relates to me. And this gets so freaking deep that it is triggering. I was watching North Node and Taurus videos and reading up on North Node and Taurus and articles online. And I was so freaking triggered that I had a moment where I'm just like, oh my God, like this is a lot. I have to talk about this. I have to express this on my channel. Okay, so let's jump right into it. What is the North Node and the South Node all about in astrology? And so the North Node is your future, right? The North Node is all about the direction that you're supposed to be going towards. Okay, this is the lifestyle that you're supposed to be adopting. This is the lifestyle that you're supposed to be aspiring to live. Your South Node is your comfort zone. Your South Node is your past. It's also your past lives, if you believe in past lives and reincarnation, which I do. Strongly. So if you have a North Node in Taurus, you have a South Node in Scorpio. Because Scorpio is the opposite sign to Taurus on the astrological wheel. So this means that in past lives, you lived a very Scorpionic-like lifestyle. And what type of lifestyle did that entail? It was deeply spiritual. Deeply spiritual. You may have been a witch. You may have been a wizard. You may have been into dark magic, the occult, spirituality, astrology, palmistry, anything spiritual, anything esoteric, that was your thing. Tarot card readings, psychic readings. You may have been a psychic completely. You may have just been straight up a psychic, someone who did psychic predictions. You are very, very, very naturally intuitive with this placement. You may still harbor psychic abilities. I have this in, although I have a South Node in Aries, it's in the house of Scorpio. So my North Node is in this. So my South Node is in the house of Scorpio. So it's very similar for me. So this is going to be triggering for me. Okay, y'all, they're triggered. So in past lives, having a South Node in Scorpio, you may have been drawn towards, professions and lifestyles where you had to use sex to get money, where you had to, use your body, like prostitution, things like that. This is something that, was mentioned in my research. And it's crazy because when I was about 18, I used to say to myself, I used to be a prostitute in past lives. I used to say that. And like I was joking, but at the same time I was serious. I just kind of felt that energy was somehow in my past life experiences. And the reason why is because I would have these experiences, with men where I just, I never quite felt right because I didn't feel like there was enough love. I felt that it was just too much about sex and not enough about love. And that's in South Node in Scorpio. Taurus is about love. Planet Venus, which is the planet of love, hello, love and beauty and romance, it rules Taurus and Libra. So in this lifetime, you're supposed to be a part of relationships that are about love. Okay, so you may even have commitment issues because you're afraid to experience true love because you're not used to it. Okay, and so you may have lived a lifetime while it was very sexual, but it wasn't very loving. You use sex as a tool to get what you want, but it didn't have anything to do with love. And that's prostitution, for example. I'm not saying that you were a prostitute, but I'm just saying this is something that I feel I experienced in the past lives because I have my North Node in the house of Taurus. Okay. In this lifetime, you're looking to, become more, present and to be more in the present moment because you are so off into the spirit realm, into your mystical studies. It's all about spirituality for you. And that's okay. It's okay that you're such a spiritual person. Matter of fact, it's a beautiful thing. You should embrace that you're so spiritual, but you shouldn't neglect this physical realm in an attempt to be spiritual. You should not ignore your spiritual nature. I mean, you shouldn't ignore. Well, yeah, you shouldn't ignore your spiritual nature. It's a beautiful thing, but how far is it getting you? Are you still in a position where you feel like you're not where you want to be? That's me. I'm not where I want to be financially. You have to get rid of all that overly spiritual, way of doing things and finally face reality and work hard in this physical reality and make money on your own in this physical reality. You were used to having people take care of you sometimes because you didn't quite get how to manage your finances. It was a scary predicament. It was a scary situation. You struggle with your own independence. And in past lives, you may have had a very controlling spouse, or a controlling family member, or in just generally just your past, not even in past lives. People who had some type of control over you because they were the financial providers. And if you dared to speak out, they would be like, oh, zip your lips. Because guess what? I pay for everything. Okay. And that was definitely the case for me. Still is. I'm living with my mom. It's like I can't really speak out because you're living under my roof. So you can't really say anything. And that's kind of the vibe. So I'm doing YouTube as a way to build up a full-time, profession doing YouTube so that I can move out and live my own life. It is so scary. It is so scary. The thought of having to have other people take care of me again, because I was at that point. And that's a North Node in Taurus. People may have taken care of you. That may have been just the vibe because you just didn't really quite get it. You didn't quite get how to make your own money and how to be independent. I worked for other people. I worked at retail, fast food. None of it helped me. It all made me very, very depressed. And it's because it was not meant to be. I'm meant to make my own money in my own way. And if you have this placement, you're meant to make your own money in your own way. Okay? So I'm glanced back in my notes and said, you need to be more grounded. Be more grounded in reality rather than so like spirituality, mysticism, demons, angels, ghosts, which is really interesting and it's cool. But is it really helping you? Is it really helping you in life? It's cool to be spiritual, but is it really helping you? And even as I'm speaking about this, it is so freaking triggering because this is so me. Like it's so freaking deep. Any placement with Scorpio is going to be deep. So, you need to work on being more grounded. And so this is something that I definitely have been working on, is when you meditate, work on your root chakra. This is huge for a South Node in Scorpio. The chakra you need to be working on is your root chakra. And then the chakra above the root chakra, which I believe is the sacral chakra. So your lower chakras, you need to get those motherfuckers aligned with this placement. You know? Wow, and it's crazy. I looked at my notes and it said needs to work out lower chakras. Ah! I said overactive crown or third eye chakra. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't even know I wrote this stuff. And overactive crown and third eye chakra. Ah! Yeah, my studies be accurate. Like this means if you have an overactive crown chakra, this means that you are so spiritual that you're loopy and delusional. So you may be delusional having a South Node in Scorpio. You know, and this is me. I've been delusional. I'm like, oh my, spirituality. Ooh. And I was so into it to a point where it's like, okay, you're broke, bitch. How is this spirituality helping you, financially? So that's also a thing. South Node in Scorpio, I put gives you unnecessary intensity and too much suspicion. Okay. You are super intense and you spent a lifetime being too serious, too intense. And now in this lifetime, you need to be a little more fun. Have fun, smile, goof off, joke around, have fun. Enjoy the finer things in life. Enjoy food, good sex. And here's the thing about sex, because Scorpio rules the genitals, and this house of Scorpio is all about sex. You need to enjoy the physical pleasure of sex. And you are drawn towards that. There's something in your spirit that says, I need to enjoy food. I need to enjoy sex. I need to enjoy money and the material pleasures. But there's always that guilt or that hesitation of, do I deserve it? Should I do it? Yes, you deserve it. Yes, you should do it. It is a part of your destiny. So when it comes to sex, sometimes you are too spiritual to a point where you deprive yourself of a pleasurable sexual experience that is right there in your grasp, right there. Okay, y'all naked. It's time to get down, have some fun. But guess what? You say, this is not spiritually wholesome. I do not approve. Wham! You slam the door and you leave. It was there for a reason. You're supposed to get down and dirty just a little bit. And just enjoy the physical sensations that you feel when you have sex. Don't think about spirituality. Don't think about, the heavens and God and what he feels. No, you're supposed to feel your body and just, I'm not telling you don't be, into God, because I believe in God. I believe in the divinity and all of those things. I'm not telling you not to believe in God. I'm just saying when it comes to sex, which is all about Scorpio, guess what you got to do? Be in your physical body. When you're having sex, feel how it feels physically. Feel his touch. Feel her touch on your body, on your skin. How does it feel to be touched on your skin? How does their lips feel on your lips? It's all about physical pleasure. And you will find that after these physical experiences, that it was spiritual all along. Yep. Even through the physical, there's a spirituality to it. And you didn't have to be super duper spiritual. You didn't have to be super duper spiritual to feel that spiritual sensation, because boo-boo, it's already there. You don't have to force this spirituality because it's already there, having a South Node in Scorpio. Okay? And I also put that you can be too suspicious, too, paranoid, thinking that people are out to get you or thinking that people are out to take advantage of you, which is not always the case. Not everybody wants to take advantage of you. And also too focused on others. Sometimes you're way too focused on what other people got going on that you neglect your own projects. And this is definitely me. So freaking me that it's triggering. Okay. I'm just concerned about how everybody else is feeling about you. You know what I mean? Like, do they like me? Are they pleased with the way that I'm living my life? And you focus so much on it that you neglect the ways that could have brought in money, threw it out the window because you were too focused on everybody else was liking the way you were living your life. You can be nosy, just too concerned about other people. Okay. I wrote down, you need to learn a true sense of self-worth. You need to learn how to value yourself and understand that you do deserve good things. And this is definitely the case for me. I remember on my 15th birthday having a North Node in my house of Taurus. On my 15th birthday, my family came in with all these birthday gifts. And when they left the room, I cried, you know? I cried because I felt that I didn't deserve it. And I would never forget that, you know? It was like, why wouldn't you deserve it? I wasn't doing anything to hurt anybody. I was just this quiet, nerdy kid. Like, what did you do that was just so bad that you can't enjoy a birthday gift from your family? And they gave me all these gifts, and I cried because I felt I didn't deserve it. And it's just a classic example of North Node in Taurus. You deserve good things. You really do. Despite the mistakes you've made in your past, despite the mistakes you made in past lives, you deserve good things because you have a good soul. You have a good heart. You're just misled and confused, but that confusion would not last forever. And you will have clarity. Okay? So, I wrote down that you need to find a balance between the spiritual world and the physical world, which is pretty much the main theme of North Node and Taurus, South Node and Scorpio, is just balancing spirituality and the physical world. Okay. So getting massages, yoga, exercise, being physical is huge for this placement. Matter of fact, I need to work out today. I need to exercise. I was addicted to the gym at one point. I was mad addicted to the gym when I was off at college. But anyways, yeah, I put that you bounce back and forth between the material and the mystical realm. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a balance between life and death you need to find the balance between life and death, having a North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio, because Scorpio is a sign of death, meaning that its opposite sign, Taurus, is a sign of life. So you need to find a balance between life and death. You may find that you have visions of death, dreams about death, and it kind of haunts you. There's like this haunting energy of death and like tombstones and things like that. And I'm speaking from experience, being like a psychic, there's this energy of like death that kind of follows me. And you need to live, okay? You need to live. You need to live in the present moment. That's what this placement is all about, living in the present moment. That feeling of death pops up because it's a reminder that you're not following life. Okay? You're too involved with death and the occult and spirits. And you need to be involved with life, living beings. Be social, hang out with people, spread an energy of life. It's a good thing. Okay? North Node in Taurus, I wrote, you want peace and harmony. Okay? This is what you desire, this is what you crave, and this is what you need, and this is what you deserve. Peaceful environments, harmony, balance, a balanced atmosphere, balanced environment, okay? And what is really important for you is to get rest. Yeah. And this may be hard for you because self-worth is an issue for you in this lifetime. You do need to rest. You need to meditate more. You need to do things that like calm you down because you're so intense, bro. Like you're so freaking intense about everything. Sometimes you can be super dramatic and overly emotional about things, and you don't need to be. You just need to relax. This is a lifetime waiting. Take naps more. Take more naps. Rest. Chillax. Okay. I wrote down that you may have an obsession with death. Also, you just may just be in a thing. I put that you need to realize that life is important and that it needs to be lived. You need to live your life. It's very important to live life. Stop focusing so much on what happens when you die and focus more on what is going on now. And that is so me. I spoke to my soul just now, y'all. I spoke to my freaking soul just now, just saying that. And you may be even inclined towards material comforts and things like that because you know that that's going to help you. It's going to, be good for your soul evolution. So go towards it. Be out in nature, man. This is a huge thing. Taurus is all about nature. You need to be out in nature more. You need to enjoy the trees, the grass, just like do more nature activities, hiking, camping, whatever it is. You need to be more out in nature in this past life. In this lifetime. Let's see. Ability to see the divine in everything. Yeah, well, then you have the ability to see the divine in everything. You see the spirituality behind everything that happens. Every little thing, the tiniest, simplest thing, you see the divinity behind it and why it happened. Because you're psychic, okay? You have this vision, about life. You can float above life. You just see it from above why things happen, which is a gift. It's a beautiful gift. And you need to use that. You know what I'm saying? Use that to make the world a better place. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Have deepest spiritual calling. Yeah, yes, you definitely have a deep spiritual calling. Okay. And understand that you don't have to be extremely spiritual to have a spiritual calling. Okay. I say knows how to target themselves. Yeah, you got a lot of power, whether you realize that or not. And I feel like you may ignore that power. You know what I mean? You may not face the fact that you are super powerful. I'm not gonna lie, having this placement, I have admitted that I'm scared of myself. Because I know I'm super powerful spiritually. And it creates this fear of like, what the fuck could I do having all this power? What do I do? You could be really, really manipulative and really good at manipulating people. Okay, so the purpose of your soul in this lifetime is to find stability and security in the physical and material world and to bring harmony into your life and into other people's lives. You need to find peace, find balance, and bring spirituality and the divinity into the everyday life. Okay. Don't just be spiritual and loopy and like, ooh, spirituality. And then when it comes to the physical realm, I don't know what to do about that. Shoot. Like, no, it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to master the physical realm. Enjoy a good party. And when you're at a party, enjoy the people around you. Enjoy the presence of your family. Enjoy what is happening around you. Don't try to rush off into the spiritual realm and think about life after death. It's cool to think about those things, but is that sustaining you in this physical realm? Is that giving you what you need? No, it's not. Okay. So I believe that's all I have for you. North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. The next video I'm going to be coming out with is North Node in Scorpio, South Node in Taurus. Give this video a thumbs up. Also share it with your friends. And subscribe to this channel and subscribe to my second channel called Itty Bitty Black Alien. I love you all. Peace out.